Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Mary.
I'm Linda. Welcome to our kitchen. I got to tell y'all something funny. Y'all know Mary has said 2 or 3 times that she was Linda. So the other day we were in Nacogdoches, and we should tell them this, right?
I don't care. I don't know what you're going
Well,
to
I'm
say.
telling on myself, so I'm not telling on Mary this time.
It's okay.
So we went in the visitor center, and do we have the names that we drew? The name that we drew?
For
maybe we can tell that tomorrow.
I have the members. I don't know about
It's Robin Serter for the members.
For the members. So, Robin, you're going to be getting a surprise in the mail from Nacogdoches, from our hometown. We also have another prize coming too, and I don't know if we've drawn that name yet or not. Have we?
I think Carla sent it, but I will have to check on that. But I know I just addressed it yesterday to Robin Serter for the membership.
Oh, and y'all, we have a full crew today.
Yes, we do.
Carla and Linda, say hi.
Hi.
And Carla.
So, anyway, my mind's going different ways this morning. So anyway, we talked to the guy quite a bit, and we told him about Mama's book, and so he's actually only had 3 in the car, so he took all 3 of them, but we decided we would sign them. So we go back out to the car to get them, and we're sitting there signing them. Mary signed first, and she put, her little thing in, and she put Mary, and then I took the book and I put Anne Mary. So
something I would do.
I said, this is not going to ruin my day. I was looking right straight at my sister, and I just wrote her name. So anyway, so we didn't leave but 2 books. But we are, if anybody is in that area or going to Nacogdoches for the weekend or passing through, we do hope to keep some signed copies of Mama's book at the Nacogdoches Visitor Center. It's on East Main.
Where the old post office.
Where the post office was when we were kids. Not the post office down the hill that's now the police department, but the post office when we were kids. So I got the giggles this morning, y'all. I don't know why, but
I was just thinking, all morning since all 4 of us has been here together, it's just like a hustle and a bustle, all of us talking, and I thought, you know what, it'd be good just to turn the camera on sometimes and let them see we have a good time before we ever even come on air.
We were really cutting up this morning, and I don't know, we probably can't, I'm not going to tell today what we're talking about, but about my husband. He's giving me warning.
Tomorrow's
not
his
to mention
birthday.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Mike's birthday. I said it. She has a sign on the table, and he hasn't even noticed it yet. And he said, don't tell nobody it's my birthday.
Okay. Anyway, so I've had the giggles all morning. So we know this is a really busy week for my sister and her girls and Chuck, because they're doing this thing for me and working their heads off. So we're going to do something really easy today, and we're going to actually do 2 things. But we're going to get this tuna made first, and then we're going to do a red, white, and blue pie, which Mike would rather have pie for his birthday. He likes strawberry rhubarb, but you can't get rhubarb in East Texas. I found it one time, and it was not a good bunch of rhubarb. I did make him a pie with it, and he loved it. But so I'm just making the strawberry today, but we're making 2. I've already got one made, and we're going to make another one. So we're going to get started on this, and I'm going to do the chopping, and Mary, you're going to mix the tuna, right?
And this is chunk-like tuna in water in the bags. And
for our members that have this recipe printed, the printable recipe on our member site, we are doubling this recipe today.
Yes.
Well, I must have got this started crooked. There we go.
I've never used these little pouches.
You had never used them?
Nope. Well, I take that back. I might have used them one time, but it's not something I use on a regular basis when I make tuna.
And here's some spatulas.
I just wondered if you need to split this open all the way down.
You can if you want to. There's scissors over there.
So I can make sure I get it all out.
And for those of you who don't put apple in your tuna, It is so good, isn't it,
I
Mary?
like apple in my tuna, but there are people who don't.
Girls, y'all like apple in it, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Chuck is the one that don't like the apple. But
Okay, so do I need to fix a separate one for him?
No, absolutely not.
I don't normally put apple in my tuna like yesterday because I'm too lazy to peel the apple.
Well, Mary, I can definitely take out some. My whole point was to make a double batch so you don't have to go home and fix lunch.
I told you, don't worry about that. I cooked all of y'all who know what size that 9-quart pepper chef pot is. 9-quart. I made it level full of chicken spaghetti.
Oh my goodness!
Almost all of it was eaten. But I had all my family there. All 3 of my kids. Let's see, that was all 3 of my kids.
And 6 grandkids. And 7 grandkids.
No, 3.
2
great-grandkids.
and 6 great-grands.
3 grandkids.
3.
Braden and
Oh, yeah,
Shelly
I forgot about
and
Braden.
Miranda is 3 grandkids and 6 great-grands.
I forgot
So
about
you had a lot of people
Yeah.
to feed.
Well, and we had garlic toast and
Okay, so I'm just
spaghetti.
These are Cosmic Crisp apples. I like a crisp apple in my tuna. Mama always liked the mellow apple, didn't she, Mary?
Yes, she did.
She liked the Red Delicious
Red
apples.
Delicious, yep.
So you don't like the crispy ones?
I like them, yes, but that's my, the Red Delicious is my favorite.
Well, I love crunch.
I do too.
I'm a texture person, and I like something
I think
crunchy.
that's why we like the apples, because Mama always put apple in hers.
She always put it. She put it in her
did it to
chicken
make it go
salad.
further.
And, yeah, in her chicken salad and her tuna salad, she put it in there. Yeah. I think I put too much in that.
Tell the follower who sent stars for Uncle Mike's birthday. Thank you.
Oh, that
that
was
was
so sweet. Thank you very much for doing that. That was the sweetest
sweet.
thing. That was just
That was real sweet.
You know, it takes all kinds of personalities to make up the world, and I believe God, we all have our own little individual blueprint. Y'all know me and Mary talk nonstop, and that's just how we are. It's how we've always been. And we have there's people that will work and do anything that we need them to, but they're behind the scenes, and that's what Mike is.
Yeah.
He's a behind the scenes guy.
Yeah.
And Chuck is not. He's probably not as bad about it as Mike.
Yeah.
But he would rather be behind the scenes too most of the time.
Yes. Well, we very seldom ever say anything about stars, but a lot of you people are very faithful about giving us stars, and we appreciate that.
We do, and you know, it's hard, very hard for us to be on the receiving end of anything, but we certainly do appreciate it. We appreciate all the kindness that everybody shows to
Linda,
us.
do you want me to put the celery seed in here?
Yeah, you can
How
go
much
ahead.
celery seed do you put?
We're not using celery, the crunchy celery. We're going to use some celery seed, which will give it the taste. Just a shake or two, maybe. Just enough to get a little bit of flavor in it. And we'll probably wait to salt it. Tuna is naturally salty. We are going to put some salt in it because
the eggs.
Because the eggs need salt and pepper. But do you want to cut the eggs up?
I can.
I probably cut mine maybe a little smaller than you do.
Okay.
You
want me to use this plate here?
You can. Should we put the mayonnaise in there first before we add the apple?
Probably so.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do that too.
How much mayonnaise do you want in it?
Just mix it. There's a spatula there. I'm sorry, I didn't have that open, Mary. Do we need
I'll just use this fork.
Okay. Sorry,
That's okay.
tried my best to have the stuff done, and I just didn't get that done. I'm going to hand that to you, Linda, if you don't mind. Thank you very much.
Sink.
Yeah. So we got 2 whole apples that we chopped.
About how many cans of tuna do you think this would be if it wasn't in the pouches? We use
That's
3 pouches.
That's
probably 5 or 6 cans. Linda.
I was going to say 4, but it might not be.
So that's 1.
You may wind up
2,
using
3,
all
4.
that mayonnaise.
There's at least 5 cans if you're
Okay.
using cans.
Okay.
I'm not going to put too much mayonnaise in there first because I don't want it to be runny. You know, I mean, I don't know how you do it.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it real wet, but you know, you could always add more.
That was 2 scoops, and here's another one.
And as a rule, I just chop my own pickles. I actually would have used relish today, and I thought I had some, and I didn't.
This is I probably put about a cup of mayonnaise in this.
And you may need to add more after
Yeah.
you get everything else
Yeah.
added into it. But I'm going to just cut the tips off of these pickles, and we're going to get these chopped. And you could always add a little bit of pickle juice in it if you wanted to. I'm not on this, but if you wanted to add some, you could to give it a little bit more flavor. I just love dill, don't you, Mary?
I like dill, yeah. Okay. I'm going to put just about another 1/4 a cup of mayonnaise, and I think that would be enough.
Okay. And then after you add the egg and the
But you're gonna be the judge because this is your tuna. So
had y'all rather have these chopped real fine or okay?
all right. Let me get the.
Are you using sweet or dill?
These are dill. They're dill.
See that? And do you not put any sweet in it?
I don't.
Okay. Okay.
No, not in tuna. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I don't.
That's what I say. Everybody does theirs a little different.
Now, some people might want to put onion in theirs. I don't put onion in mine, but some people might.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and put this in here, Mary, if that's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Most people do like onions in theirs, but I'm like you. I don't.
And I've got a
'cause
little
we don't
piece
like
of jalapeno here that's going to go in my little stash, but I'm not going to add it to that because I don't want everybody else to think it's too hot.
I just sliced this egg and now I'm just chopping it up because you did want it in little pieces, right?
Yeah, it don't have to be super fine. I just don't want it in big chunks.
Yeah.
And I'm hand chopping this just because that's how I always do my jalapeno.
Yeah, be sure you don't get that jalapeno in mine.
You probably wouldn't even be able to taste it, but I'm not going to put it in there.
I probably would.
Okay. All right. That's trash. That's trash. And are you ready for the apple?
Yeah, go ahead and put it in there.
Okay. And I went to the store the other day when I was picking up supplies, Mary.
Yeah.
And you know, I've told y'all before, when you buy the shell macaroni, I like the little small shell. You buy it in the Hispanic aisle, and it's cheaper than it is in the pasta aisle. So I went to the Hispanic aisle because we were out and they needed some. And the last time I bought it, which wasn't that long ago, it was 27 cents. Do you know how much it was Saturday? It was 48 cents.
Is that right?
It's still cheaper than it
Yeah.
is in the other aisle, but almost doubled in price.
In the what now?
In the Hispanic aisle
Hispanic aisle
Yeah.
is where you buy your pasta?
is where I buy that small shell macaroni.
Is that right?
Yep, it's cheaper. I'm going to move this out of the way.
Okay. I think I heard you say that the other day, but then I forgot. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so do you want me to put salt? in this, I know you want pepper in it. You want me to put a little salt over the eggs?
Probably. You're probably going to need a little salt over the eggs, Mary.
I didn't put much. That's probably a fourth a teaspoon.
It's, you know, we don't want it too salty.
No.
But we do want some salt in it. We don't want the eggs to taste like they're not salty.
Y'all ever put mustard in your tuna fish?
No, we do
No,
not.
but I've eaten it with mustard. Who was
ate
it?
it with it yesterday.
That's what I was going to say. I think you do put mustard in yours, don't
Do
you?
you put it in yours?
I do.
Oh,
That's a piece of
I
apple that
know.
didn't get cut up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, walking in front of the camera.
I knew, because I had lunch with Linda yesterday. I was in Walmart shopping, and I was going to her house to give her something, and she said, "You want a tuna sandwich?" And I said, "I believe I will." So I had lunch with Linda, little Linda yesterday.
And I forgot you were doing tuna fish.
I know this is something really simple to fix, but you know, it's something I fix sometimes for lunch for us. I guess y'all
Well,
are hearing
I like
the
tuna fish.
water run.
I like tuna fish. Cut up that, it was a 2 or 3 little pieces. Your apple didn't get
Sorry about
chopped up.
that.
And I think it might need some more mayonnaise, Linda.
Okay. I'm
I'm going to let you
not surprised.
touch.
Yeah, it definitely needs some more.
All right, you tell me. That's about another 4. So that's a cup and a half.
Yeah, and this
I'm
is
estimating, but
this
I'm
is
pretty,
a big batch, y'all.
So you tell me you want more. Because I put about a cup and a half.
Maybe just a little bit more. I just don't want
About
it to
a
get
fourth?
too much.
All right.
Let me get that off of there. I think this is going to be plenty.
Yeah, I think so too. You can get the back of your fork. Okay.
Now, I'm guessing this is going to make, the small pouch will make 3 sandwiches for us. And Mike puts quite a bit on our sandwiches. So this was 2 of the 6 ones, 2 of the 6 ounces, and 1 11 ounce. So this was
yes.
23?
6,
23 ounces.
And 11, 22, and 11 is 23. Yes, but this was about, average those cans, estimating it was probably at least 4 cans.
You want to taste of it and see if it needs anything? I don't think it needs any salt at all.
No, I put about a half a teaspoon. No, it's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to cover this and we're going to put it in the refrigerator and then we're going to the red, white, and blue pie. Where in the world is that, a spider? Where did that spider come from? I have no idea where that spider come from.
Oh, where to put this? I don't want.
Okay, I'm just covering this with saran wrap and sticking it in the refrigerator
Okay.
because we're going to be, yeah,
this is
I'll
going
put this
on
in
the
the
same place.
refrigerator too.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to our pie.
Don't need the salt and pepper. Yeah, we had at my house just last night. I don't live in a big house, and I had air mattresses down everywhere and pillows everywhere. I mean, this morning I got to make coffee. I made my coffee and I went out on the porch, and to get on the porch I had to go in between air mattresses and recliners and winding around to get outside to keep from waking them up.
That's a fun thing to do,
I
though,
know,
right?
and I love it. I wished I had a house with 5 bedrooms in it.
Mary, if you'll just
But I
kind of
don't.
wipe the counter off a little, or I can do it.
I can do it. You know what you're doing.
Okay, so I'm going to grab my stuff, and we're going to okay, thank you, Mary. Okay, blueberries, strawberries.
Where did you find your saran wrap cutter?
It comes with the thing, and you have to order that
Yeah.
on Amazon. It's stretch tight, and they also have freeze tight. In my opinion, it's the best plastic wrap around. I have used plastic wrap all of my life. I bought the first package in Omaha, Nebraska at a Big Lots years ago. Totally sold on it. And we order it. You can order it on Walmart or Amazon, but you have to.
Well, Linda, I don't get. It's not stretched right, but the Saran wrap I bought at Walmart
Did it have a cutter on it?
Has that cutter on it.
Okay, well this comes with the cutter here.
Yeah.
And the freeze tight is in a blue box, and this is the freeze tight, and it's premium paper. It's really good too.
And you said you get that on Amazon?
Yep, Amazon. Okay, so we have got. Well, I'll leave this over here because we're going to work on.
You've already made the pie shell and baked it.
Yes,
right?
This is a baked pie shell, and we're going to cut the strawberries.
Okay.
And we'll do that. Let me get my glaze out.
Are we going to cut the strawberries on a mat? You need me to get a mat out?
Yeah, I got one out over there, Mary.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
I got it out.
I see. We're going to do it on the board. Okay.
Okay.
So what goes first? The glaze?
Okay, let's cut the strawberries first.
Okay.
We'll get that done first.
Okay.
Because this is going to go on the top when
Here.
we do the
Move this over.
decorating. After we do the. Did I give you a green knife?
No, but I'll
We'll get another one out of the thing there, Mary. If these three here are kind of these are kind of all the same size, so I'm going to lay those out there. These are washed and hulled, and we're just going to cut these, and we can put them in this plate when we're finished. Well, I guess that should be in the middle, shouldn't it?
I was just trying to get this where it wouldn't be in front of the camera. You can put it over there, and you just hand me a strawberry. Is that what you want me to do, is
Yeah.
cut them, slice them?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to see which way you slice them first.
Okay, so I'm just going to
That way?
slice them like this and put the whole one, just lay it back on plate. Now these obviously are different sizes, but it doesn't matter because we're going to layer these in the bottom of the pie. That's why I kept those out there that was pretty much the same size to go on top, so they would be kind of even. Now, after you wash your, now or at least this is the way I do it. After you wash your strawberries, hull them, don't wash them again because you don't want them waterlogged.
Yeah.
And I kind of pat mine dry. Do you, Mary?
Your strawberries?
Yeah.
Well,
After
I
you
can't
wash
remember,
them?
but I think I do. I know you don't want them to have a lot of liquid on them because it makes the pie soggy.
Yeah, there's another plate. You need it. And I read something online, and I haven't tried this, but when you get your strawberries home, if you take them out of the original container and put a paper towel in the bottom of either a glass jar or I don't even think it has to be a glass jar. And again, I haven't tried this, but I put a paper towel on the bottom and fill it up with your strawberries, and then put a paper towel on the top and seal it and put them in your refrigerator. They'll last several days longer than if you just leave them in the container.
I do put, whenever I'm doing anything like strawberries, berries, I do, after I rinse them, I do put a paper towel, but I don't store them with the paper towel in there. But I do put a paper towel down to take up all the extra liquid.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it said don't keep them in the top of the refrigerator, and the top is where it's the coldest, and at the back.
Huh. Oh, strawberries are pretty good price at Walmart's in Kilgore. How much do you have to
These were 2 for $5, and I bought
that's
3.
a good price. Is this the big
They're just
2 pound or
no,
the 1 pound?
it's the 1
2
pound.
pounds are like $3.
Yeah, that was a real good price.
Yeah.
It was. Okay, so we're done with this, and I'll leave this one knife out because we are going to need that.
And you just bought the glaze.
Yeah, I bought the glaze. I've made it many times.
Yeah.
But I just bought it this time just because I just didn't want it to take up a long time. It has to cool, and you have to strain the strawberries, and there's several different processes in doing this, so that's why I just bought this. And this is good. There's not
it's
anything
good.
wrong
I've
with
used it
this.
before.
Okay, here's our crust. And let me get
Need a spoon.
a spatula or something.
I opened both of these. I'm assuming you was going to use both of them.
Yeah, we are. So the
You
pie.
just want this on the bottom, Linda?
Yeah, I want the bottom covered in that. Just put a couple of pretty good spoonfuls in the bottom.
Okay.
Keep wiping my hands off. You don't realize how many times you touch stuff
Yeah.
until you're on camera and everybody reminds you of it. I pride myself in being a pretty clean cook, and Mary does too, but you know, when you're on air and you're doing something,
I don't know how thick you want this. This was a
It's
couple
a-
spoonfuls.
maybe another spoonful. We got plenty of the glaze. And this is a really good summer dessert, and it's a very good pie.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna,
There's so many ways you can do
yeah, it
pies
is.
like this.
I'm just gonna start. You can start on one end, I'll start on the other,
Well, I'm
or
gonna wash my hands because
we're just gonna layer them. I want this to be a pretty full pie. This is not a deep dish pie pan. I started to use Pepper Chef pie pan,
Yeah, I was wondering where.
but I didn't. But for one thing, I wanted it to be the same size, and I knew
Yeah.
that y'all are going to take one home with y'all, whatever's
didn't
not
know
eat
that.
today. Yep. We'll take a.
So pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
Thank you. It's real festive.
Good-
Now I'm not
good
putting
4th of July.
blueberries in this pie, but I'm going to put them on top of it. But if you want to put a layer of blueberries and you're using our deep dish pie pan, there would be plenty of
Yeah.
room to do that. Okay,
Yeah.
we're just going to put another layer of. I need this rag
What?
here.
Oh, you want this?
Yeah, just hand it to me. Thank you.
Now what? What do you
Another
want
layer
in
of
there?
this,
Okay.
and
What do you need me to get?
I hate asking you.
No, just
another
get it.
spatula. I'm just
Okay.
going to put this on here, and
Okay.
then you can just kind of split.
Okay.
Second drawer should be one. Of course, I had to touch my hand on the. Whoops. Sorry, that's all right.
You talking about messy?
I had to touch my hand on the oven last night on the boiler or the pan when I was getting these out after I baked them.
I made a little string there, but that's okay.
You can just smooth that out, and then we'll put some more. All this is stuff is easy cleaned up.
Yeah.
You need some more? A little
Yeah, a
bit.
little bit more. Thank you.
And this is found in the produce section. If y'all are looking for this,
Produce?
yes.
Okay.
And Brookshire's, I know exactly where it's at, but I got this in Kroger yesterday, and it wasn't with the strawberries. In Brookshire's, it's with the strawberries.
Yeah.
But I asked the lady, I said, do y'all have the strawberry glaze? And she's like, well, if we do, it's on the other side of the bananas. And I'm like, why is it with the bananas? Even though strawberries and bananas are good together.
Yeah.
And I went over there, and sure enough, there it was.
Well, I acted like I didn't know that's where it was at, and I knew it's where it was at, but I had in my mind that you can also buy it in the freezer section, but it has strawberries in it. Have you ever bought it
No,
over there?
I have
Okay.
not. I've never
And
bought
it's
it in the
frozen.
freezer section.
I'm gonna get a paper towel and wipe that up.
So this is going to have lots and lots of strawberries in it. I make these for Mike every year, and our neighbor Kyle loves these too.
That's stained a little bit.
It'll come up. I just
Okay.
use SOS pad and it'll come up. I already cleaned this counter off one time this
Have you?
morning. Okay.
So
You
Now
see
where
any
the-
empty spots that don't have a strawberry
right in
on
there,
it?
I'm not gonna do it. Right in there.
Because I want it to be completely covered.
Yeah.
And I've got plenty strawberries, so
Put one in right there. Please.
I need to know where to put them. I
Yeah.
can't see that side.
Yeah. Okay, so are you gonna put glaze on top of that? Or you're not on top of this, are you? You put Cool Whip on top of this?
I am going to put some more glaze on it.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I am, and then I'm going to
Okay.
put this in the refrigerator and let
Okay.
this set.
Okay.
Somebody commented that they have that strawberry glaze at Walmart and that's sugar free for those.
Ah.
They do have sugar free. They had it.
Okay.
They actually had it sugar free. Had some sugar free at Kroger yesterday. That's a very good thought.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yes.
letting us know that. Whoops, I didn't cut that one, did I?
Here.
Oh. And the reason I'm putting these on here is because I don't want
Already
to throw
cut.
them out. They're already
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
So for these 2 pies, I used 3.
3 of the 1 pound.
Yes,
Right.
3 of them.
Okay. Yeah, you want to use a lot.
All right, now we're just gonna put the rest of this on top.
Okay.
These little containers are really good to.
Do you wash these and save them for? Okay. I wondered. I threw the lid to that oven in the
I
garbage.
don't. That's all right. It's not like I don't have containers,
I know,
Mary.
Linda. I've always saved those, but I'm telling you, I got so much to save and so much. I just been buying them at the Dollar Tree. I take food to people and things like that, but I just got where I buy them at the Dollar Tree because my cabinet is just so full.
Well, I probably should do that too, but
Well,
I don't like to buy something if I got something.
well, the thing about what I'm talking about is I'm giving it to other people.
Yeah,
You
I know.
For us, like putting leftover something, a little bit of something in it would be fine. But when I'm taking it to other people,
Would you clean my?
yeah, I will. You was holding it there waiting for me to do it, wasn't you?
It's okay. All right, we got 3 more strawberries here that we're going to use to decorate. And I'll put all of this up and get this out of the way. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let this set. And then we're going to mix up the whipped cream real quick. And Mary, I'll probably just mix it up over
Okay,
there and you can
okay.
sit here and talk. I'll show them what I'm doing, but
Okay.
I don't want.
Okay.
Do you need to mute my mic when I turn that
I
on?
will.
Okay, see, that's a real full pie. Now, the one that's over here, I'll show you how I did it. I did it just a little bit different than this one. This is just strawberries. I've got something else in that one. And I'll show you how I did that. But I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. And I'm going to actually,
You want me to get the other one?
it's right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use this same piece of foil.
Well, I can't even get that.
I tore it. Okay. I'm going to just tint this. I don't want this. This is so funny. Fruit basket turn over, right? So I don't want it to
That's
to
what
mess
you-
up my pie.
This is one you done for Mike because
Yeah.
he doesn't want Cool Whip on his.
Yeah, he would eat it, but he would ask me
Yeah.
why I put it on there.
Yeah.
Why I made it different. That's what he used to say. Why didn't you make it the way you always make it? So I'm going to that's a heavy pie. Feel of it.
Well, I know it is. Yeah.
It's not the kind you buy in the store, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm gonna wash
So I'm
my
going to put
hands.
this in the refrigerator.
I do a pie similar to this, but I make a cream cheese layer on top with the crust. Which I think I made that online before, hadn't I, Linda? The strawberry
I think you have.
cream cheese pie.
Okay.
There's so many ways you can do them.
All right, so I chilled my bowl earlier, and I don't know if it's very chilled now or not because I took it out a while ago. But you want to chill your bowl and your beater, and I'm going to use my small KitchenAid here to beat this. Not that my little portable wouldn't beat it; it would, but this will do it a lot faster. So I'm going to get and I need that imperial sugar over there, Mary.
Okay. You don't have to follow
We're
me.
playing bumper
I know
cars in the
it.
kitchen today.
This is imperial sugar,
And I didn't
powdered sugar.
open this either, so I got.
Well, have you got one that's open?
I do, but it's
Use
not
it.
enough.
Oh, okay. I'll open that one if you want me to while you
Thank you. I don't know why, but I always smell of something, even though I know it's good date. I always, do you do that, Mary?
Yeah, I do.
I always smell of it. And I'm going to do 3 cups because and it may be more than we need, but I'm doing 2 pies, so I want to, and I just need this with the powdered sugar. I need 4 tablespoons in that. Thank you,
Of
Mary.
milk or?
Of powdered sugar.
Oh, okay.
And we use Imperial powdered sugar. We're sponsored by Imperial. I'm actually going to use a little over 3 cups. And I'm going to start this whipping just briefly before I add the sugar in it. And I use the Kroger brand. You can buy a quart for $4. And I know there are things that I use brands on, but I like this because for the main reason, well, 2 reasons. The price and the fact that it has a good date on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't go out in 2 weeks. I just bought this one, and this date is August 14th. Yeah. And you'd be surprised how many times you'll have something in your kitchen or in your refrigerator and you think it's good and it's out of date.
Yeah.
And you get ready to make something and you don't have it because it's out of date. Okay, so I'm just going to start this. And
Push your lid and I'll put it out in the refrigerator. Oh, that's empty.
This is the one, yeah. That one you can just throw in the garbage, Mary. My nose is itching. Not going to scratch it, but it's itching.
Okay, I'm muting it.
Okay, thank you.
I love these mics. It just makes such a big difference with the new mics. I was very well pleased with our Nacogdoches tour, with y'all being able to hear as good as you could with our mics. Little Linda searched a long time trying to find the ones that she thought would be the good ones for us. So I'm real pleased with them. So you putting the whipped cream in the bags?
Yeah, I'm getting the bags ready.
Okay.
And I'm using a 1M tip.
Okay.
You don't have to have a coupler because this is a light. If you were doing buttercream, you would need a coupler, but since you're not, you don't.
You're so fancy with all that stuff.
Not fancy.
Now, do you put that in a glass,
No.
or you're
I do sometimes.
experienced enough to be able to do it, without using a glass?
And this is a rose tip, and this is 2D.
So you're going to do 2 different kind of designs?
One of the pies I'm going to do with one, and one I'm going to do with the other. Or we can do different ones. We can do them different. This is a different bag. If y'all noticed, it was smaller at the end than the other one, so I had to cut more off of it.
I've seen that, yeah.
So we'll put the most of it in that bag.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, it's starting to get thick, so I'm going to add my powdered sugar to it. You can see it's starting to get thick.
And you use 3 cups of
I
milk,
use 3
of
cups
heavy cream.
of heavy cream, yes. This will whip up really fast. You can tell it's already getting thicker.
It's always whipping cream is always better with using the heavy cream than the Cool Whip. Now some things you have to use Cool Whip.
You do, and this other pie has got Cool Whip in it.
Yeah, does it?
Because it's more stable than the heavy cream.
Right.
Now when you put the powdered sugar in it, that does help stabilize it.
Yeah.
But it will still, after so long, it will still fall flat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are done. I've got a mess over here. I thought I had a paper plate out, but I didn't. So
I'll use this paper plate here.
all right, so we're just gonna, you can tell, see how stiff that is?
And you don't put flavoring in it?
I don't, because
Okay.
I don't want it to color it.
Okay.
And I don't use, I know I could use clear, but I'm not. But for those of you who don't know, heavy whipping cream is not sweetened.
No.
So
it's
that's
not.
why we put the powdered sugar in it to
Yeah.
sweeten it up. And I always make too much, but I don't like to not make enough. So I'd rather have
Right.
too much than not enough. I think maybe one more in here, and I'll put the rest of it in. And this will come out the bottom real quick, Mary. So
I know.
don't squeeze it until we get it over there.
Okay.
But you probably need a paper towel to go on that too. Yeah, I didn't realize this bag wasn't as big.
What size is that big bag?
It's
12?
It's either, no, it's a 16 or a
16?
20. It may be
Okay.
a 20 inch.
Okay.
But this one is not as wide. And this one, if that one's a 20 inch, this is probably a 16.
Okay.
But it's not as wide as that one. So it,
A lot of people have commented on your shoes, Aunt Linda.
oh,
Yeah, that's some of them new ones
Yeah.
that she just bought.
these were popped up on Facebook, and I do not order from stuff on Facebook unless, you know, it's something that I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
But I went to their website, and I got these from QVC. Y'all know that I wear a size 5. Stores in our area do not, I repeat, NOT, carry size 5s.
Yeah, I
I
know.
went in Browns.
I know,
After
I know.
Mary told me there was a pair of shoes up there that they were dress shoes that she thought I might like. And of course I couldn't wear them. They were size 5, but I couldn't wear them. And there was another one that I wanted to try to get. And he tells, the salesperson tells me, size 5 is a little children's size. And I said, well, I'm 74 years old. I don't think I qualify for little children. And so in order to get shoes to fit me, I have to order them. And they may or may not fit, even though they're size 5, because my feet, I'm very protective of my feet. My feet have to carry me where I go, and I don't want something to happen to my feet. So if the heel is if it's too stiff, I can't wear them.
I'm gonna order me one pair. I don't know
They got
if I
the memory
can.
foam in them.
Yeah, I don't know that I can wear them because of that bone spur on top of my foot. These Easy Spears I can wear because I can slip them.
Yeah,
on
slip
and
them
off
off.
real easy. But I'm going to order me one pair and see, and then if it fits me, then if it works,
And
well, then I'll,
you know, I am so weird about wearing shoes without a heel on them.
is that
Mary.
right? Well, these don't have a heel on them, and I can slip them on and off real easy because of my feet.
I'm
hurting.
afraid that somebody's going to run into my heel with a chopping buggy.
Well, these have a little lip on the very back of the heel.
Okay, so I think this is a 9-inch pie pan, and I said cut this into 8 pieces. Now we're not going to cut it; we're just going to kind of score it.
Okay.
And I'm eyeballing this. I'm not going to get the ruler and measure it like Mike would. But I'm doing this, and I'll show you why I'm doing it. I want to have each piece. And this
You
is,
want to do the dollops
Yeah.
on each piece.
so you can kind of use this as a
Right.
guide, a template, if you will.
I'm going to let you do that.
I'm going to do this. And I'm using the 1M. That's my favorite tip, but I'll show you what that looks like too. So on the instructions, and by the way, this recipe will be on our members page later. Linda will put it on there for us. And it's a bonus recipe.
It won't be on there till tonight.
Yeah,
because
no, yeah, it'll be on there later.
There's some things that we got to do on our way home. So
Okay, so you see, I'm just using that as
on
a guide.
each slice, yeah.
Yes. Now, if you want to cover this in white, you can, before you do the rosettes, but I want you to see the red, white, and blue.
Right.
So that's why, and I didn't get these all the same size. I can see that already.
But that's pretty. And it looks like you put cream cheese underneath that.
This has a layer,
was it
just
Cool
like
Whip?
we did, except I put a layer of creamy Cool Whip
Okay.
on here. So I'm just going to do a squiggle.
What you're doing is keeping some of the red exposed.
Yes, I want
Yeah.
you to be able to see that it is a
Right.
red, white, and blue.
The blueberries over there.
Now we're going to slice them. Oops, stuck my hand in
You
it.
gonna slice these?
Yeah, I'm going to.
I'll let you, because you know what you're doing and I don't.
I'm
Well,
going to basically
if that's
do
what you're gonna
the
do.
same thing that
Oh,
I did with
okay.
the others.
Okay.
I'm just
Well, I
going to
can
put
do
a
that.
put a piece on each top,
Okay.
and we may not even need all of them.
Okay.
But and these are blueberries from Panola. I did not pick them, but I did buy them.
Is this the ones you bought that day?
Yep,
Oh, I forgot. to
not
do
the
that.
strawberries, but the blueberries.
Oh yeah, you got them frozen.
Yeah, I messed that one up. I dropped it. It's not really a star, but it's kind of resembles a star a little bit in the middle. Yeah, my hand keeps drawing to that thing.
That's pretty.
Like Mike, every time he walks through the living room, he runs into the fan. I told him, that fan's in the same spot all the time. You got some magnet in your pockets. Okay. So I think I said a third a cup of blueberries in the recipe. You absolutely may not need a third of a cup, but we're going to do a. You can help me, Mary.
I didn't know what you were doing with them, so I might not have cut them. The size
That's
that you
okay.
want.
That's okay. It's not. It doesn't have to be any rhyme or reason. I just wanted it to be, kind of pretty.
Let me cut this off then, so the back of it won't be. There we go. Okay.
And then I'm gonna put one in the middle.
It's beautiful,
Okay.
Linda.
It's not anything hard to do. It's just a
beautiful.
pie, but it will be really good. So I'm gonna move some of this stuff here, and then we're gonna get our sandwich stuff out. We'll leave this here because we're gonna cut that too, but we'll get our sandwich stuff out
So you threw this?
for right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am. I'll do that other pie in a little bit.
I'll take this. I don't know
I
what you're
think
planning on doing.
just set it over there, and
you want that tuna fish?
yes, I want the tuna out.
Is it in here?
No, it's in this one, in this refrigerator. Do y'all want your bread toasted or untoasted?
Untoasted is fine.
Okay. All right, so I've got rye bread, and I've got artesian bread. So whatever y'all want on it,
Just make.
you can use. And we need a knife to cut it. I know you don't need this big knife, but since the others are dirty, I'm just going to get this one out. And I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator real quick, Mary, so it's just not sitting out.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to make up a sandwich, Linda.
Yeah. And I've got the little baskets for us to put them in.
Okay.
Now I can tell y'all that Mama was a no fuss person, and she wouldn't have made any fuss over any of this when she was cooking for us. And
do you want me to just go ahead and make another sandwich, or I'm not going to eat but a half, so that's.
Well, how much? Your girls, y'all gonna eat a whole one, aren't you?
What do y'all want?
Just a half one.
You want rye bread, or what was that other bread?
Artesian.
Artesian. Which one you want, Carla?
Linda, you want tuna the second time today?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat one, but I think I'm gonna take it to go.
Okay. Well, we'll do 3 then.
I'll just make one of each, and then whoever wants whatever, they can have it.
Okay. Let's move this
I don't know how much tuna you wanted on that. I just did it
just however you want to do
what
it.
I wanted. It's kind of.
Okay, we're gonna cut the pie. Oh, I've got these forks over here for the pie and these plates.
I don't know.
Are we cut? Is everybody tasting of the pie, or we're just gonna cut one piece, or y'all gonna take the rest of it with you, or what?
I don't want but a bite, so probably just one piece, Linda.
Well, if y'all want to cut a separate one, I've got the plates over here.
I might not have centered this.
That's okay. I off-center it a lot of times when I'm doing that.
I didn't know if you wanted to cut it that away or diagonal.
Doesn't matter, Mary. And I've got a bunch of different chips. And a couple years ago, I wasn't totally keto, but I did do keto for a while. And y'all know how I love spicy stuff. If you don't want bread and you want to eat this tuna over a real pretty bib lettuce or a piece of lettuce, but you still want something crunchy, these are fantastic. These are the spicy ones, and they are hot. But baconettes, I love baconettes. You can buy them in the regular too. So I got this. I've got scoops. These are new. I think they're for a limited time at Sam's. It's Mexican street corn chips. Have you ever tried those?
No, but I eat some corn chips. I bought some. They taste like popcorn. It's corn.
I've seen those.
I love them, but
well, this doesn't taste like
stomach.
popcorn, and you may not want it. And then I have some Fritos and some kettle chips. So
it was really corn. They were delicious, but
whatever y'all want to try, is fine. And I'm gonna just cut a piece of this. Now you do need to keep this pie refrigerated, in case you didn't know.
ooh, that looks good.
And I don't know how much you can see the white except on top, but it does have the.
Beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
Get a picture?
No, thank you very much, Carla. That's one thing that I have
always forget
have a
to do.
thing about getting pictures. But there's our dessert, and then
I'm gonna taste of the dessert.
okay,
And I'll taste of that sandwich later.
okay.
Right now, I just want to taste of this.
See, tell me what you think.
Well, I know it's good. Get you a taste.
Spastic. How does it taste?
Delicious.
Oh, it's really
Thank
good.
you. Very, very good. Very, very good. Good and cool and refreshing.
Yeah, this is a
summer.
great summer dessert.
Great summer dessert.
So let's take a bite of the sandwich. Is that one mine?
It don't matter.
Where'd y'all get the little red basket?
Oh,
From the dollar
Dollar
store. My little
Yeah.
jalapeno pieces
Yeah.
here that I'm putting on mine.
I have a whole bunch of those that I use around Christmas time.
They're great for even serving the kids on the porch versus a paper plate. I get these by the case. I got these at Town Talk. Or put a paper towel in them or something, and you don't have to use a paper plate. Just use this. Did you want some chips?
No, because y'all didn't know. I said a prayer. I thank the Lord for it underneath my breath because I forgot to say it out loud. But I do thank the Lord for my food. But it's delicious, Linda. Very good lunch. Very, very good lunch.
Thank you.
So, anyone in the Longview area, surrounding area, it is this Saturday that we are giving Linda a little celebration. Plus, it's kind of like a meet and greet. 11 o'clock, if y'all want to come. It's going to be, you have to contact us if you want the address. And let us know. And we'll be glad to have you, meet you. Be glad to meet you.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And thank Mary and her kids, how hard they've all worked on this. I know they have. And I appreciate it very much and look forward to it. And I hope that everybody will get in the kitchen and fix something good today. You don't always have to have a hot meal. You can fix something very good that you don't have to heat up your kitchen in the summertime and still have something good and delicious to eat. Be careful when you're making this with your salt, because tuna is salty and you don't want to have something that you can't eat.
Right.
So just lightly salt your eggs. Put as much pepper on it as you want to. And if you want to add jalapeno, you can add jalapeno, because I did to mine. But is there anything else we need to say? We'll be at your house tomorrow, right?
We're at my house tomorrow, yes. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to count your blessings. My mind's going a 1,000 ways because there's so much I need to do today and this week. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And don't forget to count your blessings.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Love
bye-bye.
y'all.